Hello, beloved child of God. A blessed day to you all. We don't come back again with the state of the church in the nation Sierra Leone. Please, I want to make you know something, that these messages are not to condemn anyone or institutions or churches, but these messages are to bring awareness in the body of Christ in Sierra Leone, so that at the end of the day, we go be a church where they without spot or blemish, as Papa God one time. So today, I want to ask a man of God a very important question also. Now, know me, I have questions. So it goes like this, man of God. What do you think about nowadays Christians? You know, people, they call themselves Christians. What do you think about nowadays Christians and churchgoers? Because I think that so many of us are churchgoers. So please give us the difference between churchgoer, Christians, or who is indeed a Christian.
A blessed day to you, fellow believers and children of God cut across the nations of the world. It's a wonderful question my beloved wife is asking today, because a lot of people within the church don't tend to stray away from the original pattern where God don't set for in church. I like to call everyone that makes it to church today, I call them the called out ones. The Bible says God has called us out of darkness into his marvelous light. So we have actually been called by God. Everyone you find in the church today, it's very important we understand this, because this is not the side way so many of us, even as pastors, don't tend for attribute the believer title to anyone where we see come inside church. We call them either Christians or we call them a believer. This is being religious. Everyone that comes to church today, we need to understand, is a called out one.
A called out one.
Someone who God has called out of darkness into his marvelous light. Because you have been called by God into church does not make you a Christian. The Bible says, he said, no one cometh unto Jesus except it is granted he access of the Father. So if you can come to church, that means the Father has allowed you or permitted you to have an encounter with Jesus. You are not yet a disciple of Jesus Christ, nor yet a follower of Jesus Christ.
Take note.
And you have not yet started living the life of Christ on earth. It's very important we understand that in the early church, the people who were called Christians, who were tagged with the name Christians, were people who lived like Christ, who walked like him, who portrayed the same example of Christ when he was alive on the earth. So when they saw them living, speaking, relating, acting, performing according to the same way Jesus performed on the earth, they called them Christians. So these were actual followers of the divine standard set by Christ. They were living the life prescribed by Jesus Christ. They were following his examples as they were taught by the apostles, as they were taught by the evangelists, as the evangelists and the apostles and the early church went out and witnessed what they saw with Jesus, what they learned in their walk with Jesus. These people believed in these teachings.
And they started walking
in line with them. So being a believer first comes out of you as a child of God believing in the testimony of those who have come to witness. So when a pastor stands to reveal unto you the life of Christ, he is witnessing unto you the Christ he has known, he has followed. He's coming to witness to you that as I followed the teachings of Jesus Christ as a disciple, as I followed the examples of Jesus Christ as prescribed in scriptures, this has been my experience of blessing, my experience of promotion, my experience of lifting. I have gone through challenges and difficulties in my daily life because of community, because of family, because of surrounding. I have faced difficult challenges, but I have lived the life of Christ as prescribed to us in scriptures. So that pastor, his victory in his walk with Christ is what he's coming to testify to the congregation about. So he's coming to share what he has experienced, his experience through encounter with Jesus Christ. So in the early church, these people who were called Christians, we are not churchgoers, we are not going to the temple. Saul, who later became Apostle Paul. Saul, who became Apostle Paul, was a churchgoer, a Pharisee by standard.
Okay.
He was going to the temple. He was worshiping God based on the law. So the many people who are coming to church have not known God.
Yeah,
they have not known Jesus. Yes. They have not known Jesus.
Okay.
They have not known God. They do not know the principles of the kingdom. They are not living according to the set standards that God has set for us, who He has called out of darkness into His marvelous light. Yes, you are coming to church. You are a called out one.
Oh.
But have you given up prostitution? Have you given up lying? Are you